wonderful people, welcome back for another fresh and interesting video from this channel. So today I'm going to share with you how to make such kind of resume, something different from the traditional resumes. People make different kinds of resumes nowadays, and how to make those kind of resumes so that you can have a good impression or a good impact on the interviewer or person who sees your resume, and you have a different impact on those people. So I would like to show you how to make these kind of resumes. So come, let's not waste much of the time and let's get started. So let's shift to Photoshop so that I can show you how to make these kind of resumes. So here we would take normal A4 dimensions, that is 200 millimeters, 297 millimeters as the height, and I would take resolution as 300 pixels per centimeter. So create. So once we have this, we can just make a duplicate by pressing Command J. Then go to View, New Guide, and we would take horizontal first and get 20% first, and then again another one that would be 97%, then another one that would be 3%, enter, then another one, and now we'll go to vertical, that would be again 3%, then last one would be 30% vertical. Okay, so once we have this, now first we would select the whole background layer and we would fill it with one color. We would basically go to layer and then new fill layer, solid color. So once we press this, I will select a subtle gray color because that goes well. So once we have selected that, then later on we would take the marquee tool and select this particular layer, and then press layer and then go to layer by copy. So once we have layer by copy, we will get it up. So here we would select this layer and go to blending options, and then we would select color overlay, and we would take a light peachish kind of color, maybe a light color which would suit here. Okay, so once we have this, then later on we can first take a shape of a circle, ellipse tool, and maybe somewhere by 200 by 200 pixels. So okay, then later on we can increase. So Command T and increase the size of the circle to this level. Then later on apply, and we can change the fill completely to black and even stroke to black, and then later on we can get any one picture here to uh, combine here. For example, I would select one picture from here. So I will select any one picture. For example, let me select this picture itself. So once I select this picture, I can resize it according to my requirement and press enter basically, and then you can select this picture and press alt command and G. So basically it makes the clipping, and then you can resize it according to however you need it. and then place it however you need it. So place the file. So once you're done with this, and then later on you can uh, again go to marquee tool, and once select a layer from here to here, and first press the layer column, the lowest layer, and then go to fill, and then go to white, and OK. We would have to get this upside. Okay, and then sorry, we would have to select Command J and make a selection, and this layer which is created newly, yeah, so here we have this layer now. Then later on we can take the text tool and type our names. So once we type our names, we can increase the size according to our requirement, and then we can keep position the name, and then later on we can take a brush tool and select the layer, the lowest, the layer which is there, basically this layer, and then take the brush tool and the black color and reduce the size of the brush, basically keep it around 10, and then later on we can just press shift and make double this thing. Then if we're not happy, we can make it a little down according to the location. Yeah, so now here we have one line. Then down you can write for what purpose you're making the resume. I would write photographer. You can write various posts like analytics post, or a researcher post, sales executive post, and various whatever requirement accordingly you can write that, and you can make the resume. I would decrease the size of this a little so that it looks little proportionate, and then place it accordingly. And then later on so once this is done, then you can go to the custom shape tool here, and you can select the various things. For example, you have a phone, this thing here, so you can select this phone, and you can click here, so maybe you can put 200 by 200, so you'll get the thing, and then you can fill it with black and white. Okay, so that is good, that looks decent. Okay, so once you get that shape, you can place it up. So once you get this shape, you can put the shape here, and then you can place it accordingly, or else you can keep it in the middle, and then you can take the text tool and type your number, and then resize it according to the requirement. I would place it and check if it's fine, or else increase the size. This looks better. Then later on you can again go to text tool and type your email address. So basically this is, and this entire thing is for contact details, so that it retains at one place and people can have a view at one place about your contact details. So you can reduce the size according to the need and then place it accordingly. To get the email or the message kind tool, you can again go to custom tool shape, and then you can go and select the mail, and then you can press here, and maybe somewhere by 300, height would be 200, so you can have that. And then later on, once you get this, you can change the color, you can keep the fill as black and even stroke as black. So once that is done, so here you have the email box, email icon, so you can place it accordingly. And then if you have any website or any other contact details which you would like to provide, so if you have any website, you can go to website, or any other details, you can just put an icon and you can make the thing. So I would just place a website here, website icon, so 300 by 300, and then I can just select, okay, and move this up here, and then I can type my web URL, and then place it accordingly. Next, if you have any other, if you wanna even put your address, you can go to the customer again, and you can get this home icon, and you can just make maybe 250 by 250, and then press OK. So once you get this, you can place this, and you can even fill this with black and black, so that would be appropriate. And then you can even type down your address, for example maybe 123 or whatever your home number is, number 20, then comma, your address whatever, Kumara Park, Bangalore 560001. So once you're done with address, you can relocate it and set the text. And then later on, you can even type down maybe your date of birth, and you can select this and make the font a little bigger and relocate it, and then you can write your date of birth and relocate it again accordingly. And then later on, if you have any more details, you can write it here. And then later on, you can again go for custom tools, and you can take maybe something like this, and you can put it here, and then let it be white and black, and let this be 4, so it's better. And then you can take the text tool and you can write objective, and then place it here. You can even put a colon, so your objective is there, and then you can write whatever is your objective, like for example, my main objective is to grow in life in whatever I do. So in this way you can write the objective, and then later on whenever your objective is done, you can again get the custom tool and make the same thing. Same way you can put white and black in the stroke layer, and you can type 4 again, and then you can go to text tool and you can type education, and you can place it accordingly. Once you have education, then you can go down, and you can take one brush and you can go, click here, so it'll press restart it, right? Okay, and then press shift, hold shift, and first increase the brush size. You can increase maybe somewhere by 100, then hold it here, press shift, and then get one line here. Then you can change the color here, you can make any color. I would take red for now, and then increase the brush size again, maybe this much. So once we have this, press at least 2 to 3 times so we have a dark dot, then leave little space and press again, press at least 5 times on each dot. So here we have 1 2 3 4. So then here you can basically type your the last whatever you've placed. I would change this black to black, red to black, and then whatever you've completed. Maybe the last I had completed was my degree, that is BCom honors, and then later on you can type the details about it, like the year of completion, or your marks, or whatever details you would like to provide. You can provide with all that, or maybe which college, all that details you can provide. And then later on uh, you can go. So here, as you can see, that this text is getting too much collided, so we would select this, go here, a mark, and then increase this, so we have good amount of space. And then the same thing is here also, so in objective also we would do it. So here we have the same thing, so good. And then next you can write uh, your qualification before completing of degree. For example, I had done my PU, uh, so pre university board. So like that you can write that, and then later on you can even go and write your schooling. CBSE board. So the same way you can write for all, and then once you're done with education, again you can go to custom tools and again make another tab, and you can fill with another uh, criteria or another point which you would like to speak out or show in your resume. So once we are done with that, so the same way then we can write down, then later on we can go to text and write down whatever other specifications. So we can write down that and reassemble that, and then later on again go to text and whatever matter you want to write, YouTuber, poet, so like that you can write all those. So like this you can do, and if you have more information you can make another page also. I've already made one in the past. So this is basically my this thing, my name, my this thing, photographer, my photo, then I have my number, my email ID, my website, then my address, then date of birth, place, Bangalore, languages known, hobbies, and then here objective of life, education. See, as you can see, education, Jane College, year of completion, passes, distinction. So whatever you feel like you can write. Then other specialization, I can write whatever other specializations I have or other skill sets. Like this you can do, and you can make the resume. So the same way you can make a resume like that. So hope you like this video. I try to make this video as short as possible. So hope this you like this video, and if you have any queries you can leave it down in the comment box. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share this video with everyone you know, your friends, your family member, or anyone who would like to make a good and a creative resume, so they can do that. And then you can even subscribe to my channel, AJ Creative AJ, and share this with all your friends and family members so that even they subscribe to my channel. Thank you.